tripping, handle business. Drop, you know I'm about to. Last time that I checked, there was no on my rap. Last time that I checked, $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary sign that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, and the power and the come next. Last time that I come through fly check, no cosign. I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine, and I take my time check and take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game, like state lines, it was visionary. Either I'm genius or it's scary. Maybe it's both in this balance I deliver daily. For every in these streets trying to feed the babies. The single mama's working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists. Young, then the set just doing it makeshift out the garage. It's how you end up in charge. It's how you end up in penthouses, end up in cars. It's how you start off a end up a boss. It's how you win the whole thing and live with sweat dripping down your face. Cause the mission was last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, and the power and the come next. Last time that I checked,
I got the front and in the back. We on the way and that's a fact. This real, this ain't rap. Where everybody wanna act pro-black. The last lie you heard, this ain't that. This, that, I didn't. Made it out the gutter. Nip told you the middleman. I told you wearing they clothes, I wear my own. Y'all get on y'all label, I own my own. Hey, Mill, I remember all that game you throw me. Round and get played by the label owners. Talk that to these Asian boner. But secure the window, don't let the game close. Cause when it's game over, it's really game over. And all they do is play the game till it's game over. And you be giving game like a big brother mission. Never let them take it from us.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, and the power and come next. Last time that I checked.
I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake, gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight, switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I been finessing since the 6th grade, I might cut for fade, blue face, money stacking tall, it's sounding all in your face. It took me a minute, now I'm in the game, wait a minute, I've been minute. This yo, me when I hit the spot. Big bank rolls, used to post about a chicken spot. Had a chance, but you missed it. Not moving like a really bending, post like O'Neal. Paid. I was dead broke, got my straight. Switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I been finessing since the 6th grade. I might cut her off if a fade. Wait, I just she can straight. Hey, got 1,000 ways just to get paid. I'm in BK10 up the freeway. I just made a I like, need a replay. I be getting to it every night. What's the delay? Remember I was down, tables turned like a DJ. Shorty, you should leave your man, he a cheapskate. I can make a lot of bands on a weekday. She know that I'm the man, ain't no debate. I used to like it's eBay. I'ma do the dash like a relay. Money, I just put the cash on a 3-way. Going past through the speed race. Hey, I'ma cut her off. I need space. I don't want your heart. I just need. I've been on my grind, boy. You need skates. I got in the game like it's EA. I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake. Gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight. Switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I been finessing since the 6th grade. I might cut her off if a fade. Wait, I just she can straight. Hey, got 1,000 ways just to get paid.
count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. I know that it's difficult. I'm stacking this paper, it's sorta habitual. I put a residual and f***ing your like it's part of my ritual, part of the visual. But money you give me that's typical. I wanted it physical. $1 million I count up in intervals. Without it I'm miserable. Don't wanna fall off, so I'm all in my bag. Thinking God like it's biblical. I know it's gonna solve every problem I have. I bought on the principle. Remember the teachers is all on my. Now look, all of them pitiful. And all of a sudden I'm so good at math. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up. Count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die, but you can't live without it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die. Uno, dos, tres. Big bills, big bills. I fell in love with big wheels and quick thrills. My running tip drills, can't sit still. Don't give a if it kills. It mixed well. I'm only counting big bills, big bills. I fell in love with big wheels and quick thrills. My it mixed well. I'm only counting. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Proceed with caution. I heard if you chase it, it only results in a hole in your heart. I take the whole cake and I won't leave a portion. It's only an organ. Thank God mama couldn't afford it. The loneliest orphan. I flip my misfortune and grow me a fortune. My rollie is scorching. The that hated is slowly endorsing. Not coldly important. My beside me like Tommy and Martin. We ballin' your courtin'. The with your like we Tony your Hartin. She don't need a. She from all of the money we countin'. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die, but you can't live without it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die. Got your baby. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. Can I vibe on it? Get live.
All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. Birds in the thinking like Jodeci. I cause of my courtesy. Then do a show, pick up my currency. Versace slippers, color burgundy. Rappers be talking, think they hurting me. I took his make come work for me. Keep the kissing. Round the city. They looking for me. Coming up watching the on TV like that what I wanted to be. Now the one get paid for it. They got us a blessing to see. Doing shows I'm on stage for. Saint Laurent on my feet.
Got your baby. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me.
I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. Can I vibe on it? Get live. I told that for me. Drop my top, now I'm a lot of these rappers getting old to me. Publishing, you owe it to me. I'm I'm dropping the top and showing it. Drop top. Run to the money, we tryna get fit. Run to the money. I my mind and I had a vision. And then I arrived with 25. We sell out the whole facility. Not liking your vibe, your energy. I came from the with Kimberly. Assembly. We had a good time in Italy. Yo, these be lying by loyalty. Get on my knee, praying to God to cover me. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. Can I vibe on it? Get live, yeah. Home side, yeah. Give me right, yeah.
Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna see you sweat.
Right now, Sam.
24 hours, cut the check. Bye. Foreign trips, bye. OG. Lie detector, don't lie. Cut the check. Bye. Foreign trips, bye. OG. Lie detector, don't lie. No. I ain't got no tickets to the show. You should call the fire marshal, cause I want all the. Hello? Dial 911. No time for the fakers. Courtside at the Lakers. She said 20 to see hit. Girl, you know that's every time I link with him. Make a ice on my arm. Feel like a storm. We make 30,000 in these sweats. 20 up next, that's a bet. Cut the check. Bye. Foreign trips. Bye. OG. Lie detector, don't lie. Bye. Foreign trips. Bye. OG. Lie detector, don't lie.
Chill. Told her bye. Chill. Don't make I. Got a lot of racks on me. Chill. Got a lot of chill on me. Yeah. Couple M's in jewelry. Chill. I'm a rich like jet ski. Chill. And I can't buy no flight. No. Look at my bust down shine. Chill. Small. Just made my flight. Pick 100 bands up for the next show. I don't want to. Just want to. I don't want to tell you that I'm almost. Million dollars cash just laying on the floor. All this I saw me dripping. Kick a see tripping. I'm too rich to listen. Ooh. I'm picking rain still glisten. Chill. So don't lie. Ooh. No, you can't stand it. I ask you why. Cut the check or buy.
Cut the check. Bye. Foreign trips. Bye. OG. Lie detector, don't lie. Cut the check. Bye. Foreign trips. Bye. OG. Lie detector, don't lie. No. I ain't getting caught up with you. You should probably call your jeweler, cause none of your diamonds cold. And they supposed to be froze. Ooh. Gucci on me head to toe. If you lie to me, I gotta let you go. Club, bought a broke bag. 24, time to show 'em what that. Cut the check. Bye. Foreign trips. Bye. OG. Lie detector, don't lie. Cut the check. Bye.
And away we go. Inside, he scores.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
Kyrie with the rock. He's looking for that touch.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into his shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
Durant. Curry, his first effort off the mark. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors.
From the back porch, back then with dreams of a stacked fortune. Black kid with dreams by any means to seize some cell phone keys to a black portion. That American pie, he just wanna portion. Product of that environment that he was forced in. Change course when it's out of control. Feel it down in my soul. Fast forward and foresee that fork in the road. Listen, mention you on the road, foreign car whipping. It's mind bending. Open your eyes, I'm bending the rules. Time ticking. The time's different on a globe where every soul trying to survive in it. That's the main concern. Whole hood celebrate when the tables turn, you see. Feels like I'm on the cusp. Great forever, forever's not long enough. It's just
Here we go. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play in him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
And they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Durant. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Trying to cash in. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Nice pass to set things up. Inside, he scores.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
Irving. Tatum. His first effort off the mark. And a pass stolen by Boston. From the painted area, won't go down. Shot from the lane, won't go. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Green. KD for two. Offensive board. Blocked by Tatum. Thompson.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
From long range. And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
To Horford. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Taking advantage of the turnover.
This has been a good first quarter for him so far. That wasn't an easy shot, but he was able to knock it down and add to their lead.
Irving. Bad pass there. Warriors have it. To Curry. Lets it fly from long range. Down low green. And a putback slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Irving. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
Man down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Thompson to Cousins. And throws it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Kyrie lets it go with another basket there.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
And the basket good at the rim.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. He made his first effort, but not that time.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. For three, not that time. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Rozier. And the Warriors have the rebound. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter.
Easy layup.
Rozier. That one also no good. Free throw good. He's able to polish off the three-point play. It's a 5-second violation. Warriors have the basketball. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Warriors have it. Has a chance. A fundamental shot right there.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
And Jay, they call the foul.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Has a look. Shot by Thompson misses. That ends the first quarter. The Warriors with a commanding lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Boston with the basketball. Smart shot, no good.
If I'm the player that just missed that shot, just because you're open doesn't mean you need to shoot. You can put the ball down on the ground and drive to the rim.
and they call it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Green. Thompson. They have to keep him in their grasp.
You know, someone had the audacity to ask Klay Thompson how he feels about being the third or fourth option, and I love his response. He said, I don't care. When you're as efficient as me, my paycheck warrants it. And I think about a game he had this past year. 88.4 seconds of possessions, 52 touches, 33 shots, 11 dribbles for 60 points just in 22 minutes is Klay.
Timeout Boston, as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Trying to cash in. Not today. Livingston to bring it up. Throws it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Green. A pass taken away by the Celtics. To Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart, good touch.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Livingston shot won't go. To Marcus Morris. To Rozier. Has a chance. Another chance to Rozier. Beyond the arc for three. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. And scores, plus the foul. Draymond Green with a chance at three, coming up at the line.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Free throw's good. It's a three-point play. This big first half continues. Kyrie with the rock. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
That's it? That's all the celebration I get? I wanted to see a little bit more off that one.
Curry into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Not done yet. Durant to Curry. Buries it on the catch and shoot. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Durant. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
It's Klay Thompson with the rock. And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Thompson. Durant. Well defended. Horford to Irving.
Me and you.
And strokes it.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Curry with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Curry won't go. To Irving. Has a look. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side, given how they're defending.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
He still can't. Oh, and a putback.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume, you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out 3.
Curry, no good. That's great defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Golden State at the controls. Steph lets loose, takes advantage inside after the miss from the perimeter.
And when he gets going, he is automatic from that position on the floor.
And they'll take that any day of the week. Kyrie with a shot, no good. Knocked loose. Out of bounds, last touch by the Celtics. It remains Warrior basketball. Time for some new personnel into the game. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Missed the second one as well. To Horford. Not that time.
If it's this easy for the offense, as a shooter, I'm starting to think about numbers like 40, 50, even 60, because that's how many points I'm getting tonight.
And he connects on the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Hayward. Man, that was a tough shot.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Oh, a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
First one, count it.
Number 7, Jaylen Brown.
So he hits the first, misses the second. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. That's the end of the quarter. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Irving brings the ball up court. Here's a chance from long range. Too easy. Defense has to communicate. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Thompson, they need something to go down. It's no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Kyrie across the timeline. His guys trail by 10. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Durant.
You open, baby. Shoot that. Shoot that.
Curry. It's Irving with the rebound. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That won't go. To Durant. 4-3. That's good D. Shot no good.
This always happens. You knock down a lot of shots in the first half, and in the second half, you start to lose your rhythm. You need to have the legs. Shoot at the pinnacle of that jumper.
Oh, we have a 5-second violation. Green. Kevin Durant lets it fly. Not done yet. Inside, he scores.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Irving. It's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. Thompson. Just not going down.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Durant. Brown's got the rebound. Brown with it up top. The deficit is 6. Fires the 3. Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And finishes. Draymond takes it out on the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Irving, and a putback slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters. But when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
And Steph, he can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the 3. Jay, he might be small, but against bigger and more athletic guards, how does he find a way to get it done?
Well, how about this? Last year, he shot 42% from behind the three-point line. That's his second lowest three-point shooting field goal percentage since he's been in the league. That's called first-class problems. And what that does, every time you step your foot over half court with unlimited range, it forces the defense to pick you up even quicker, which allows him way more room to operate on the offensive end.
Had made his first couple, but he misses there.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Play is stopped. Timeout Boston, as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this 3rd quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Up 5 seconds.
Shoot it.
Curry. Irving the rebound. Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys down 11. Irving. And that's rebounded by Golden State. Curry into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to play in this 3rd quarter. Trying to cash in. Add 2 points to the board.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
No good. No daylight. Great defense. To Thompson. Fires the 3. Not that time. He missed it. Has a chance. Not that time. And not his shot.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. Iguodala to bring it up. The lead is 15. And the bucket's good for DeMarcus.
And it's so deflating for the defense when you pick up right exactly where you left off at halftime. That's the kind of energy you need.
Irving. Shot by Kyrie, no good. 3rd quarter comes to an end. The Warriors with a commanding lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. KD with the rock. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Durant with the basketball up top. Looking to make something happen. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Livingston. Durant. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Durant across the timeline. His guys holding the big lead. And a whistle.
A simple touchdown.
The opposing coach is going to counter. Make some changes of his own. The shot blocked by Brown.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
And there you have it. He's fouled out of the game.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Substitution being made in this one. Livingston. Oh, emphatic slam.
Jason Tatum finished third amongst all rookies in Rookie of the Year voting. But I say to you this. I agree with what Jaylen Brown had to say. If it was a one-on-one battle, who you taking, Jason Tatum or Donovan Mitchell? Jason Tatum or Ben Simmons? I take JT every time.
Oh, they called the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Hayward. Irving. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. Warriors basketball takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Curry to bring it up. His guys hold a commanding lead. And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Stephen Curry with a look. Boston secures the rebound. To Marcus Morris. From long range. Contested shot. Marcus Morris can't hit. To Durant. Pass to Cousins. Down low. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Oh, whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Catch up, baby. I got him.
Irving. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Oh, the slam popped out. The follow won't go either. Celtics have it.
I got ball. I got ball. I got ball. I got ball.
Surveys the floor. Hayward. That's how you defend. Horford on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Curry to Cousins. Off the mark. Not a high percentage shot.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Durant to Cousins. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. New blood coming in for both sides. Livingston. Oh, bad pass, and the Celtics have it. And he throws it down. Al Horford showing off all the moves.
An easy two, get back on defense.
Warriors have the basketball, and too much contact.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Knocks down the first. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Hayward. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Oh, they call him for the foul. First free throw is good. Two for 2 on that trip.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Ball's controlled by Boston, and they call the foul. Careful there, Jim.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Shifting gears, here come some substitutions. Layup try counted for Sean Livingston.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
To fly from long range, and the rebound taken by Iguodala.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
And count the basket.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume, you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out 3.
Klay Thompson with the basketball. For 3, good luck making excuses. Klay Thompson wide open. He's not going to miss that one.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Livingston across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
And hits the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Beyond the arc for 3. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. Oh, they call the foul, Jay. First one goes down. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.